The cops will be here if you don't get out of here.
Oh, don't worry. You can call them. Don't mind. I just want to clock out.
Please just go, okay?
We've asked you to get out of the building.
Please.
I'm clocking. You told me to clock out.
No, we
Well,
didn't.
you've already.
I didn't clock out. Let me just clock out. I'll leave. Don't worry. And I need to get my stuff from the car. So I don't mind to leave. Don't worry.
Why do you keep doing this? You just clocked out.
I haven't clocked out. She just told me right now, and I was walking to the front.
Clocked out the first
It
time.
just
Twice.
it just
Please
said
go.
clock out.
Please go.
It just said clock out.
Please go.
They're so funny. Can I get my stuff from the car?
Yeah.
Please. Did I left anything?
Watch your purses and stuff.
Watch your purses. Guys, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. Like,
Everybody lock their cars.
being black is really a crime. Being black is really a crime.
You realize we have people of all races working?
Being black is really a crime. She's telling them lock their cars. Hold your purses like I'm gonna steal it or something. I've never stole at this place. I started working here. I do my job. She's telling them lock their cars like I'm gonna go inside their cars, or like I talk to them rudely in any way, kicking me out their store rudely. I couldn't, giving me a hard time to clock out. Just being rude. So being black is literally a crime. I'm just here to get my stuff. I did not steal anything. I did not take anything. I am not a thief. That's not what I'm here for. So this is Leanne's local pedal shop. This is Leanne's local pedal shop. I was just told leave. I was just told to leave. And they're like, oh, we'll call the police. We'll do this. Like, being black is literally a crime. Like, they will sit here and be angry with you for the things that they do themselves. She's like, giving me my keys, like I'm gonna steal her car. Where am I going? And they're like, you're recording for what though?
I mean, that's fine. Her getting fired is not the issue, but I just like, did she steal something or?
You don't have to answer anything. At will.
Alright. Okay. So, are you wanting to trespass? Okay. Give me just a few minutes,
How
okay?
can someone trespass while they work?
Right now, folks are all detained until you get trespassed.
You took a quote?
Detained until I do the trespass paperwork.
Wait, what?
Wait, what are we detaining?
Knew what the
And
video
y'all
was when you saw
all
it.
ran with it.
Right.
Because you want
Right.
your 10 minutes of fame.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Yes.
Really? The only black girl in the shop and you're being racist.
No.
Let's be serious,
No,
Grandma.
that's not.
Okay?
It's not.
That's unacceptable
You know what?
behavior.
I don't know how I could be racist
I
when I
need
have
you
3
to
black
hear it.
children.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
I need you to hear it from another white person.
you need to go.
That shit is unacceptable and you should be ashamed of yourself. And I hope that you're not a Christian because
I
that is the
am.
most unchristian thing
I am.
that you can do.
God loves
you.
you.
You think Jesus?
Jesus
you
will
think,
save you.
Yeah, and God will judge you. Do you think that Jesus
God
would have said
doesn't
that to that
judge.
girl? Do you think Jesus would have said that to that girl?
I know what Jesus
Do you
would have
think
said.
Jesus would have? What would she have said? What would
What
Jesus
I
have
said
said?
to her.
No, incorrect.
I did not
Incorrect.
call her any
Whoever
names.
said hide your purses, whoever said that racist shit about hide your purses and lock your cars, you should be ashamed of yourself. I'm ashamed to live in the same state as you people. Okay?
Us people.
I
Us
feel.
people.
I hope that you feel one day
I'm
that what
ashamed
you
to
did
live
to
in
her
with
was
people like you.
unacceptable. People like
Because
me,
you are
I don't
being
do that
so
shit to people.
rude.
I don't do that shit to people.
Watch your purses and stuff.
Watch her.
See, I told myself that this weekend, this long weekend, I was just going to have a fun, relaxing weekend. And if I posted anything, it would be something fun or brief. But then Leanne's local pedals of Georgetown, Kentucky, messed up pretty badly. Please go and watch this person's video. You see, I live in Kentucky. I live right outside of the bluest frickin' city in Kentucky, Louisville. And here's the thing though. Georgetown, Kentucky, where this shop is right outside of a pretty blue city as well. Lexington, Kentucky, which is home to UK. Now, Georgetown, Kentucky happens to be quite a bit smaller than Lexington, Kentucky. It's kind of like where I live outside of Louisville. It's real close, though. So I would imagine that quite a few people from Lexington, Kentucky may be attentive to an issue like this very, very close to their home, quite blue city. Leanne's local pedals let this woman go for whatever reason. I don't know. I've heard, and this is just a rumor, that they called her lazy, which I also find to be suspect. But we don't really know all the information there. What we do know is that when they let her go, she took video and she was clocking out. They told her just to leave. And she was like, no, I'm clocking out. Then she goes out to her car when she is walking out the door to go to the delivery car to get her stuff actually out of the delivery car, because she was a delivery driver for them. One of the owners said, hide your purses, referring to this young lady. And then I guess they followed her when she was out there getting her stuff out of the car, the delivery car. You can hear them also saying, lock your cars. People have also directly confronted these people, these owners, and called them racist to their face, which I would thoroughly agree with. And then they, of course, deny it and say you don't know the whole story, yet they don't tell any story that makes any sense whatsoever, and they just think it's a big joke. They don't seem to give two shits. Then, of course, they're talking about how they're Christian. So I just thought I'd pop on here because I happen to live in the state of Kentucky, and when I see things going down like this in the state of Kentucky, I call it out directly. And I thought maybe that people who live in the pretty blue city of Lexington, Kentucky might want to know that this kind of business is in their ranks. Even in Georgetown, I'm sure there are people there who wouldn't be very pleased with this kind of behavior. So, heads up, Kentucky, that's what's going on. Just thought you'd know. Again, their business name is Leanne's Local Pedals.
Bye.
I want to let you know.
Can I have your name, please?
So I want to let you know, coming
Can I
from
have your
another
name,
white
please?
person, because clearly
You
this
need to go.
behavior has been enabled by the
No.
people that you're surrounded
No.
with.
No.
That shit is unacceptable.
Well, you're it.
Treating
Let's go.
a teenage girl like that
She's not a teenager.
is
She's
outrageous.
actually 22 years old.
Regardless, she's pretty much a child,
You want to give me your name?
and the way that you
Do you
guys
wanna give me your
acted
name?
is unacceptable. What's your name?
What's your name?
What's your name?
No,
I wasn't the
yeah.
one being racist.
I wasn't either.
What's your? Oh, really? Then who was the owner?
No,
That
nobody.
said, hide your purses and lock your cars.
Nobody was
You
here.
people are
Can you
racist.
please-
I hope that she
Free
sues
call the
you.
cops.
I hope she sues you, and I hope she wins. And I
We're
hope
gonna
this
sue her.
business goes under.
It's not
because
gonna.
you people are racist.
You know, I don't
You
understand
people are
you.
disgusting.
You know,
You
Do you not
should
have
not
a
be in
job?
business working with the public if you're going to be racist like
we're
that.
not racist.
You are racist. I saw the
No.
video.
Well,
and you saw
and
it
you
too.
took one
Because
person's
clearly
opinion,
you knew what the
and
video
y'all
was when you saw
all
it.
ran with it.
Right.
Because you want
Right.
your 10 minutes of fame.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Yes.
Really? The
Yes.
only black girl in the shop and you're being racist.
No.
Let's be serious,
No,
Grandma.
that's not.
Okay?
It's not.
That's unacceptable
You know what?
behavior.
I don't know how I could be racist
I
when I
need
have
you
3
to
black
hear it.
children.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
I need you to hear it from another white person.
you need to go.
That shit is unacceptable and you should be ashamed of yourself. And I hope that you're not a Christian, because
I
that is the
am.
most unchristian thing
I am.
that you can do.
God loves
you.
you.
You think Jesus
will
think,
save you.
yeah, and God will judge you. Do you think that Jesus
God
would have said that
doesn't
to that
judge.
girl? Do you think Jesus would have said that to that girl?
I know what Jesus
Do you
would have
think
said.
Jesus would have? What would she have said? What would
What
Jesus
I
have
said
said
to her.
No, incorrect.
I did not
Incorrect.
call her any
Whoever
names.
said hide your purses, whoever said that racist shit about hide your purses and lock your cars, you should be ashamed of yourself. I'm ashamed to live in the same state as you people. Okay?
Us people.
I
Us
feel.
people.
I hope that you feel one day
I'm
that what
ashamed
you
to
did
live
to
in
her
with
was
people like you.
unacceptable. People like
Because
me,
you are
I don't
being
do that
so
shit to people.
rude.
I don't do that shit to people.
There are a lot of things I love about TikTok. I like that I can learn some stuff. I like how funny people are. I like this little community that we've created. But when I tell you I like when a business gets canceled, So if you haven't seen it, it's pretty new. There is a young lady who's wearing a hijab who's getting fired from Leanne's local pedal shop. I believe it's a flower store. And they are literally saying things like, hide your purses. They won't let her clock out. It's clearly racist. And the community is on it. I went to go look them up on Yelp, and you get the notice that because they got an influx of bad reviews, they've temporarily stopped accepting reviews, and they are down to 1 star. So bravo, hats off to everybody who got there before me, because this is what we're here for. We're here to support and knock these people down a peg when they think they can get away with some stuff. I love it.
All right, TikTok, I'm a little, almost tripped. Little tipsy right now. I'm walking home, and I gotta air my shit in regards to this Leanne pedal shop mess going on. First, I want to say thank you to everybody that commented, left a review, called the place. I tried calling the place, Leanne's pedal shop, earlier today when they were open during business hours, and they're saying that for some reason they're saying that their voicemail box was not set up. I said, what is going on here? So the voice, I guess they turned off their voicemail or something. I don't know. But y'all, I'm just so happy. I'm seeing a lot of unity right now with all this, and everybody's been speaking up and speaking out about the situation, because it's awful. It's super duper awful how that young lady was treated. Like, I'm just tired of seeing my people getting treated like that. Like, I truly am. But I do wish with this whole situation, I feel like it needs to give us a reminder that we need to, the same energy we can give this place. Like right now, all across Google and Yelp, they got 1-star reviews on their business. We can apply the same energy to the things like the government and more so. Like all these businesses that want to, not support the people that make them who they are. We can put that same energy we're putting into this Leanne's pedal shop, put it towards the government, put it towards Trump, put it towards anybody that don't fuck with us Americans. Like, I'm over it. I'm just saying, I'm just giving y'all an idea of what we can do to be better. So, yeah.
So there was this video of this black girl who wears a hijab on my For You page. She got fired from this local flower shop called Leanne's Pedal Shop, I think. I'll tag her down below, and I'll repost her video so you can check my repost. But it's crazy to me that people will ruin their businesses even in 2025. So if you watch the entire video that she posted, she wasn't hostile towards them at all. Recording was exactly what she needed to do. She wasn't hostile. She didn't raise her voice. She didn't yell. She didn't, try to fight. Nothing like that. And it wasn't just the owner. It was everyone there that was being hostile.
So you mean to tell me we still canceling our own businesses in 2025? Leanne's local pedal shop. What are you doing? So the boycott against Target didn't teach you nothing, and you're a small local business. I'm confused at what was your concept. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it was this young lady who was working at Leanne's local pedal shop who just recently got fired. She just recently posted it, and the video was at 2.1 million already. But it seems like the pedal shop hired her to say, oh, we're not racist, because they were saying things while she was getting fired, like lock your doors, hide your purses, grab your purses, hold them closed. And the girl was not hostile. She was not doing anything but what they asked her to do, clock out. When I say the video was utterly disgusting, it was utterly disgusting. And I did repost it, so you could check my repost to see the video so that you don't have to go scrolling for the video. It's time Leanne's local pedal shop discover where the black dollar really matters too, not with you. And I don't know what the laws is in your area, but I think you got a lawsuit, boo. But kudos to you on how you conducted and handled yourself.
Brothers and sisters, today we need to have an important conversation. A young black woman was working in a flower shop, just trying to earn a living, just trying to support herself like any hardworking person would. But instead of being respected for her work ethic, instead of being appreciated for her efforts, she found herself fired. Now on the surface, this might look like just another workplace dispute, but the deeper issue is what it reveals about the struggles black people continue to face in certain spaces. This isn't just about flowers or a job. This is about dignity, equity, and the right to exist and thrive without facing discrimination or mistreatment. Let's think about what happened here. A black girl was working in a flower shop, an environment that should be warm, colorful, and welcoming. A place where beauty is celebrated through nature. But the reality she faced was the opposite. A hostile environment where her presence was not valued in the same way as others. Being let go from a job is painful. But when you feel that your race, your identity, or your very being played a role in that decision, the pain cuts much deeper. It's no longer just about losing income, it becomes about being told indirectly that you don't belong. Brothers and sisters, how many of us have been in similar positions? Working hard, giving our best but being pushed out or overlooked because we don't fit into a certain box? We must understand this incident in the broader history of employment and race. For centuries, black people have been denied fair opportunities in workplaces across the world, from the days when labor meant enslavement, to the Jim Crow era where jobs were strictly divided by race, to the present day where subtle biases still control hiring and firing decisions. This is a long, continuous struggle. Even today, studies show that when black people submit job applications with ethnic-sounding names, they are less likely to get called for an interview than applicants with white-sounding names, even when the qualifications are the same. This is proof that the system still carries old biases into modern times. So, when a young black woman is fired from a flower shop, it connects to this wider story. It's not an isolated moment, it's part of a pattern. Brothers and sisters, we must recognize something important. Racism doesn't always appear as shouting, slurs, or obvious hate. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it's in the look someone gives you when you walk into a store. Sometimes it's in the extra rules that are applied only to you. And sometimes it's in a manager's decision that maybe you're just not a good fit here. That phrase, not a good fit, has been used to push out many black workers. It's a polite way of saying you don't belong. But why don't we belong? Because of the color of our skin? Because of our hair texture? Because our presence challenges comfort zones in spaces where blackness is still viewed as out of place? These are questions we must ask. Let's not forget, this was a young black girl. Imagine the courage it takes to step into a workspace where you might be the only one who looks like you. Imagine showing up every day, trying to do your best while wondering if you'll be judged more harshly, watched more closely, or dismissed more quickly than others. Losing a job in this way is not just about money. It's about confidence, self-worth, and the emotional scars of being treated unfairly. So what do we do, brothers and sisters? How do we respond to situations like this? We support each other. When one of us is mistreated, we cannot stand silent. Silence allows the same patterns to continue. We must raise awareness, speak truth to power, and uplift our brothers and sisters who are being pushed out of workplaces unfairly. We invest in our own businesses. If flower shops don't value us, let's open our own flower shops. Let's create spaces where black employees don't have to question if they belong. Ownership is power. When we own, we set the rules. We hold institutions accountable. Whether it's through legal means, advocacy, or boycotting, there are tools we can use to push back. If companies learn that mistreating black employees carries consequences, they will think twice before repeating these actions. We educate ourselves. Knowledge is the key. Understanding workplace rights, understanding how systemic racism operates, and passing down that wisdom makes us stronger. Brothers and sisters, this flower shop story may seem small, but it represents a much bigger reality. It shows us that racism is not something locked in the past. It is alive in the daily experiences of our people, in jobs, in schools, in housing, and in so many areas of life. But here is the good news. We are resilient, we are creative, and we are capable of building better systems for ourselves and for future generations. Every time we face injustice, we have two choices: let it break us down, or use it as fuel to rise higher. And I believe that this young woman's story can inspire us to keep rising. Because at the end of the day, we are not just workers, we are builders, innovators, and creators of beauty that no one can fire us from. So brothers and sisters, let this be a reminder: no matter where we go, we deserve dignity, respect, and opportunity. And when the world tells us we don't belong, let us build our own spaces where we always will. Thanks for watching. Kindly subscribe, comment, like, and share this video. God bless you, and see you in my next episode.